The state legislature at the last session reformed drunken driving a bit, but the first offense is still not even a misdemeanor, and it's not a felony until the fourth offense if it occurs within 5 years of the previous offense. Should that first offense be criminalized? And your position on sobriety checkpoints?
I wouldn't change the first offense. I think there we've got to target and tighten up and make stronger is multiple offenders.
You would not,
I would not make it a felony for the first offense.
but would you criminalize it, misdemeanor?
Yeah, I still think, as much as I think it's awful, and I think we should be aggressively advocating for ways for folks to avoid getting in that situation in the first place, I think the focal point that I hear the most concern about is even related to a situation I had when I first came in as a state representative. I remember there was a young family that lost their son in Wauwatosa years ago, right when I was first elected. The guy had been out 9 times. Now, I'd like to say that's extreme, but you see a lot of folks 3, 4, 5 times. To me, that's not just a problem, that's a public safety risk. And that's where I think we need to be more aggressive in clamping down. Now, the legislature took some good steps. I'll give them credit for that. Tony Saskonis and others who worked on that. But I think we've got to go further. I think we've got to be tighter on that, just not having that long time frame. I think we need to be aggressive. If one time is wrong, no matter what. But if you do it multiple times, I think that's a pattern.
Fourth time as a felony is too high, or?
Oh, I think even 3. I think you start getting into that, you start establishing a pattern, because most law enforcement officials would tell you that for every time someone's been caught drinking under the influence, they've probably been drinking as much as 10 times per each occurrence or more. And so you really need to start clamping down.
Can I try and clarify on that? Scott, you were, the first one, not a felony, but what do you think about the first time being a misdemeanor?
Well, as much as I think we should be, making that a bad omen here, I don't know if that's the first spot. Because I think you look at the biggest problem I've seen repeatedly is from the multiple offenders. Not all, but I think the vast majority of people in the state, if they, God forbid, get in a situation like that, that is a major league wake-up call for them. For somebody, after they've had that experience and they start having multiple offenses, I think that's where they go from just having a bad experience that is still inexcusable to somebody who's really got a problem that needs to be addressed because it's a public safety risk.
I agree with you about the wake-up call, but we're still the only state that it's not a misdemeanor. And
I hear you.
All right. Well, our time is up. We always appreciate your voice here.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. And we're done.
Thanks very much.